What is going on, everybody? Xaenca here, back once again with another video just for you. Friendly reminder as always, if you do end up enjoying this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. I like E3, or at least the idea of E3. There's something about an event that we as gamers can look forward to and come together for every single year. We get together with our friends either in person or just through Discord, watch the press conferences, try to pick out the things that we like the most, things that we hate about it. And good or bad, it's always an experience and you always walk away with something to talk about.
What up, guys? Thank you for having me, EA. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Jesse Wellens and I am a YouTube creator. So I am here to talk about Need for Speed Payback. If you guys didn't know, Need for Speed Payback, yeah, it's a great game. But all right, all set aside, I'm a YouTube creator. Need for Speed Payback is coming out. I got my boy Marcus, executive producer here. He is the producer of the game. Thank you, Nick, for having me.
Hey man, thanks Jesse.
The other thing I like about the whole concept is that competition drives innovation, right? So the whole idea of who won E3, you know what I mean? The big three competing against each other, Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, who won E3? And that was always a thing every year. That made these companies try to one-up each other year after year. And that level of competitive drive is good for the industry. It's good for any industry when you're trying to beat each other. The best ideas come to fruition when you're trying to beat the best product of your direct competition. And I always thought that one day I might go to E3. And I know that a lot of YouTubers or bigger Twitch streamers or whatever consider going to E3 a chore because they've been going year after year and so on and so forth. But I'm actually one of those people who enjoy conventions, even the ones that I have to go to for my line of work, the yearly conventions that I have to go to. I enjoy them. So something like that where it's a convention about video games, are you kidding me? Of course I would enjoy it. But sadly, it's not looking like that will be the case anymore. I mean, there might not be an E3 left to go to if it continues down the road it's going, because it seems like it's on its last legs and dying a slow death. Now, we all know that Sony decided to skip E3 2019 for the first time, and their reasoning at the time was along the likes of they wanna be focusing on much larger projects with a lot more time in between, and if they go to E3 every year, they might not have a lot to show. But that's not looking like it's the case anymore, as they're deciding to skip E3 2020 as well. EA has said that they are going to be skipping E3 as well. Now, whether that means they're going to do the pre-E3 EA Play event this year or not remains to be seen. We can probably expect that they might, but the point is that they're not going to be present at E3 itself. Activision said that they're going to be skipping E3 as well. Now Nintendo says that they're back. Last year they went with a more Nintendo Direct approach instead of having a press conference. Whether they do a press conference at E3 2020 remains to be seen, but they claim to be back. So the companies that are out are still out, minus Nintendo, but we still have to wait and see what they mean by them being back. But regardless of what happens, the whole who won E3 thing is still a thing of the past. Now, last year's E3 saw the first decline in attendance in a long time, since they made it open to the public actually, and a lot of people were saying it's because of the companies that decided to skip, such as Sony, Activision, and EA. But this year we have another major dropout for E3, because for the first time in 25 years, Geoff Keighley has decided to skip E3 2020 as well. Now, you probably know Geoff Keighley as the creator of the Game Awards, you know, the annual video game awards show. But he's a longtime video game journalist, former host of G4 TV, rest in peace. And he's been the host of E3 Coliseum for the past 3 years. It's a side event where he interviews video game developers, has special guests, panels, so on and so forth. Now, if you do the math too, Geoff Keighley is skipping E3 for the first time in 25 years. That also means that Geoff Keighley has been at every single E3 since it was created. So what could have possibly made someone like him decide to skip E3 for the first time? Now, let's take a look at what he had to say. For the past 25 years, I have attended every electronic entertainment expo. Covering, hosting, and sharing E3 has always been a highlight of my year, not to mention a defining part of my career. I've debated what to say about E3 2020. While I want to support the developers who will showcase their work, I also need to be open and honest with you, the fans, about precisely what to expect from me. I have made the difficult decision to decline to produce E3 Coliseum. For the first time in 25 years, I will not be participating in E3. I look forward to supporting the industry in other ways and at other events in the future. That was his official statement on the matter directly from his Twitter, and when asked about it, he responded to The Hollywood Reporter with, "Given what has been communicated about E3 so far, I just don't feel comfortable participating this year." Now, in response to Keighley bowing out, the ESA issued the following statement: "Geoff has been and continues to be a strong industry advocate and champion. He played a critical role in developing E3 Coliseum, a platform reintroduced 3 years ago that brought fans together for important conversations with industry luminaries and leaders in celebration of video games. We appreciate his contributions and hope to have future collaborations. In 2020, we look forward to presenting a reimagined E3 that will connect and delight fans worldwide." Now, based on that information, we can quickly deduce that something about this upcoming E3 just does not sit right with Geoff Keighley, and I'm pretty sure it has something to do with that ESA's response talking about this new reimagined E3. So let's take a look at what they mean by that. So this article from Eurogamer talks about the information within this leaked deck that was intended for ESA members. It was leaked by Games Daily Biz, but it basically highlights the changes that they proposed for E3 2020 and for E3 moving forward. The core of the proposal revolves around the idea of turning the once industry-only event into a more consumer-focused affair, and the ESA's membership has reportedly already approved an additional 10,000 tickets for the general public, bringing total consumer tickets up to 25,000. As part of that change, E3's traditional floor layout could, according to the ESA's proposal, be adjusted to accommodate 8 large-scale stage-like experience hubs where punters are able to watch influencers and celebrities playing video games, with the organization suggesting the Los Angeles Lakers playing a basketball game as an example. Oh my god, it's what I've always wanted. Additionally, to accommodate the influx of consumers eager to try out the latest titles, it's proposed that an app could be used to register a time to play a demo, and that publishers could provide Qtertainment to advertise their wares to those waiting in line, with both offering obvious marketing opportunities for ESA members. Oh my god, this is so painful. Like, Qtertainment, really? I can't with these people. Later in the deck, the ESA suggests leaning on what it calls the power of social good, playing up the industry's social good efforts to attract influencers and celebrities who would offer validation, attention, and excitement across media outlets beyond the video game space. It also says this strategy could be used to store positive chits for future use among consumers, which could essentially be cashed in against the likes of negative video game stories. Alright, I'm done. I can't do any more of this. Validation, attention, and excitement across media outlets beyond the video game space. So in their heads, they think that they can make this more than just about the gamers and the video game industry. They think that they can make this a more mainstream event and shift away the focus from gamers and onto influencers and celebrities. And I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about all of this, you know what I mean? It sounds like those experience hubs are taking away like demo space where you can play the game yourself, and instead you get to watch celebrities and influencers play it. Like, if I'm not there to play it myself, then I might as well have just stayed at home. What's the difference between me watching somebody play it in person and me watching somebody play it at home? It doesn't make any sense. They want to push more advertising onto people, so more revenue for them. I mean, I can't fault them for that, but like, to what cost, you know what I mean? Like, from what I hear, it's already crowded enough. Now you're adding another 10,000 public tickets. And then because it's overcrowded now, you get people to download this app to register times to play the demos that are available to them, because a lot of the demo space is going to be used for the experience-like hubs. You make them get this app so that you can shove advertisements in their face. Like, what is going on, man? They're really trying to drive hard this new push towards the millennial and Gen Z viewer base. But I just don't see how this is supposed to drive any new business. It's like, okay, so if somebody's not interested in video games to begin with, seeing like the LA Lakers play a basketball game is not going to be like, oh my god, the Lakers play video games? I should go play them too. Like, what are you trying to do here? Because it's already a widely known thing that celebrities play video games. Like, seeing them play it at E3 is not gonna do anything new. And it really just sounds like you're selling out. Like, you're selling out the video games industry by shifting the focus away from the video games industry and making it more about the influencers and celebrities. I don't know, the more you read about these changes, the more it becomes apparent why Geoff Keighley and all these companies are backing away from going to E3. And with the ESA already having lost trust with many members of the video game industry as well as E3 attendees when it doxed 2,000 E3 attendees information earlier this year, this is definitely going to be another blow to that trust, and I just don't think E3 has many more years to go if it keeps up at this rate. Over the next few years, I wouldn't be surprised if the companies that still go to E3 just decide to do their own thing a la Sony or EA. But that's going to be all for this one. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. If you did end up enjoying this video, make sure to hit that like button and share it with your friends, family, whoever you think would be interested in nonsense like this. If you're new around here, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and click that all so you can always be alerted every time I put out another one of these mushroom truffle burgers. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.